I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey CB, this is Ali and John with your announcements for today, October 4, 2017.
Today's lunch menu is buffalo chicken alfredo with a fresh dinner roll and garden salad.
Anyone needing senior project hours should contact Mrs. DePace at the Center Township Senior Apartments. Please see Mrs. Jones for more information.
If any student would like to be a part of the Rube Goldberg machine competition at the Carnegie Science Center, please see Mrs. Weigel or Mr. Fiedler.
Anyone at NHS able to tutor at the middle school should see Mrs. Jones ASAP. The school needs volunteers. Be sure to stop in the guidance office to get information on the 3 scholarships they are offering right now, which includes Center Civics Women's Club, which is available to all senior girls, PA Society Scholarship worth up to $8,000 a year, and the University of Dayton Leadership and Service Scholarship for students admitted to University of Dayton. Also stop in the guidance office to check about college visits.
There will be a high school gymnastics informational meeting tonight at 6:30 p.m. at Monaca Turner's Dining Hall for all those students who have signed up to participate in the Central Valley Gymnastics team. All parents and gymnasts are encouraged to attend.
Are any students interested in volunteering for the Stop, Drop, and Run 5K this year? The race will be held on October 14th, and volunteering would begin around 7 to 8 a.m. that morning. Volunteers can register online this year at www.monacafire.com/5k/volunteer.
Students are not permitted to use the gymnasium as a walkway. Please use the hallway when changing classes or going to a lunch. All violators will be disciplined.
The CV Girls Volleyball team is selling the Pink Out volleyball shirts. Sizes small through extra large are $10 and double XL is $11. See any girl on the volleyball team for details. Also, the Pink Out football game will be on October 27th against Shady Side Academy.
FBLA dues are $12. You may pay by cash or check payable to CVHS. Give to Mrs. DeLon in room NA202.
Intramural bowling will start on Tuesday, October 10th. Sign up with Miss DeLon if you need a ride the activity bus.
That's all for your announcements today, CV. Here's Raquel and Preston with your sports.
Good morning, CV. Preston and Raquel here with your sports.
Yesterday, the boys soccer team defeated Southside Beaver 6-0.
Today, Brianna Fleming and Kira Porter compete in WPIAL individual finals at Diamond Run Golf Course.
The girls tennis team plays New Brighton home at 3:30.
The girls soccer has the senior night tonight against Blackhawk. Start time is 7:30.
That's all we have for today, CB. Have a great day. What's up, guys? Preston and Nico here with your SAT Word of the Week.
This week's word of the week is wily.
Wily? I have no idea what that means. Can you tell me, Nico?
Wily, full of craftiness or sly.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Sure. Preston thought he was wily when he stole a batch of cookies.
Wow! Thanks, Nico. Now I understand.
That's all we have for today. Tune in next week for our SAT Word of the Week Wednesday.
It's Jackie and Autumn. We are sure everyone is aware by now of the hotly debated issue of the NFL players kneeling during the national anthem. After this weekend, the topic was placed in the spotlight after comments by President Trump.
This topic was initially brought to light during last football season as San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick began kneeling during the national anthem to bring attention to police brutally and racially injustice. The comments made on Friday night by President Trump at a campaign rally in Alabama led to a huge spotlight on the ongoing protests that have been taken up by many other NFL players since Kaepernick's initial protest.
Trump slammed the National Football League and players for protesting during the national anthem. Players and coaches responded this past Sunday by kneeling, locking arms, or remaining in the locker room during pregame performances of the national anthem.
There are many sides to this heated debate, and social media has been buzzing about the topic. The NFL teams have now taken a different pregame tactics in an attempt to keep team unity.
On Sunday, September 24th, 27 players from the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars kneeled during the national anthem. Players from New England Patriots, Cleveland Browns, Denver Broncos, and Miami Dolphins also took knees during the anthem. The Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans stayed in the locker room at Nashville.
The Pittsburgh Steelers stayed in the tunnel and did not walk out onto the field for the anthem. However, veteran Alejandro Villanueva did come out of the tunnel for the anthem, which has led to controversy swirling around our hometown Steelers.
The entire offensive line of the Oakland Raiders, the only line in the NFL made up of entirely African American players, was joined by virtually the entire team in kneeling or sitting during the national anthem before their game against the host Washington Redskins. It was one of the strongest visual displays of many protests today. The Redskins stood linked arms and some players chose to kneel.
After the demonstration began, President Trump voiced his opinion on Twitter, saying he approved of players locking arms but declaring that kneeling during the anthem was not acceptable.
This has all started with Colin Kaepernick, the unsigned San Francisco quarterback. He started this to protest racial injustice.
This act is a very controversial debate and will continue to remain so. No matter what your opinion is on the debate, it has gone too far and we are all one nation united.
I feel like Coach Tomlin right now on a Tuesday. This is humbling. Okay, so I'll first address sort of this national anthem sort of ordeal has been out of control, and I think there's a lot to blame on myself, and I wanna address it. So Saturday night, as you guys all know, there was a team meeting that was going to determine what is it that we were going to do as a team. Coach Tomlin gave us the guidance that we had to do it all as one, so 100%, and whatever is it that we had to do. There was a disagreement in what we were going to do, and the only course of action was to go inside and remove ourselves from the situation. It was never to disrespect the national anthem. Every single one of my teammates is extremely supported and extremely patriotic, in this locker room. And I can not only say that for this locker room, I can say it across the NFL and every single player that I've gone against. After the meeting, based on my unique circumstances and based on the fact that I've served in the Army and that pretty much everything that is my life is related to the military, I asked Ben if there was a way to define the inside or where is it that we were going to stay, and if I could watch the national anthem from the tunnel, and he agreed. He said the captains would be out there right behind me, and so this plan sort of morphed to accommodate this tough moral dilemma that I had in my hands, to where the players could be behind me in the tunnel. Ben Roethlisberger said at 56, make sure you're out there because the national anthem is going to start at 57. I walked out at 12:56. I asked one of the security guards, when the national anthem was going to start, and he said 20 seconds. And so I just walked up, and I stopped as soon as I saw the flag, as soon as I had a vantage point. That to me was enough. There was a flag that was coming in from one of the previous celebrations, and when I turned around to sort of, signal everybody else to come in so they wouldn't leave me alone, then that's when, they were essentially unable to exit. I have to do it for the flag. When I see a flag on a mission on the shoulder of a soldier, that reminds me that guy is with me. That reminds me that I have to fight and lay my life down for him. Whether it's in my unit, whether it's Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, it doesn't matter. You're going to have a flag on your shoulder. I'm going to identify that, and I'm fighting for each other. So that's what the flag means to me. That's what a flag means to a lot of veterans.